Can we talk about Zion, real quick?
You want to get political?
No, Zion Williamson.
Oh, the basketball player.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a fan.
I think it's horrible what they did to him last night. My man, he hit 4 straight threes. Put him in the lead, and then they yank him with 5 minutes left.
It's a meaningless regular season game. The guy is your franchise, just coming back from injury, and you're going to risk overplaying him? Who cares about game?
You can rest him the next night. You can rest him the next game. You just gave you the lead his debut, and you pull him like that? That's horrible.
What if he got hurt?
He wasn't getting hurt, man. You saw what he was doing out
Zion,
there. He would have gotten hurt the first time. He fucking jumped up.
He was walking around like he was hurt.
He was giving.
Someone said, why does he walk around like a middle-aged farmer?
He looks like one.
Yeah.
Everyone was like tweeting, like making fun of him, like, oh, look how fat Zion is. If that's fat, then I don't know.
He's 285.
He needs to lose weight, but he's not fat.
Big.
He's just
huge.
a big dude. He's built big.
Yeah,
so.
he's like 6'7", 285.
But he's definitely overweight for that build. That was awesome. I wish they didn't pull him. 17 straight points. I missed it because I fell asleep those West Coast games. But
I'm happy for him, man. He was playing really bad though to start the game off. He had like 5 turnovers.
you can't play basketball like that.
Yeah,
6 minutes take you out.
Yeah, you can't get into a groove.
No.
I started feeling bad for him. I'm like, you might as well just sit him until you can play him full. Like,
And
why
he's
do that to him?
he's a wrecking ball. Like, he just needs to be out there playing.
Little by little.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You gotta build him up.
He's got more threes than Ben Simmons, so that's the joke on Twitter.
He does.
Yeah. Ben Simmons, man, he sucks.
Live from Long Island, New York. It's time for the Nerd Soup Podcast. Starring Anthony J.Q. Nash,
I don't know what's going on.
Teddy,
I just called Chief, and this is it.
Lorenzo Stu Warren,
I did sleep on this movie, literally, and
Marissa,
Go Spider-Man.
Aaron the Nerd Soup Monkey,
Wish my dreams came true.
and your host, Bo Oliver Blue.
She had the cake, too. I was like, what? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerd Soup Podcast. Hey, Marissa, how's it going? I'm here with Bo Oliver. I'm Bo Oliver, and here with Marissa. And that's it. And Aaron and Teddy. We are here to talk about the world of movies, TV, video games, anything. What am I
You got a big topic
here?
list today.
Yeah, a lot of topics here.
Teddy just saved you, huh?
Yeah, he did. Teddy, can you tell us where they can listen to this podcast, actually?
What are we on? We're on Spotify,
Yep.
YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
iTunes.
That's a big one.
No, it's-
iTunes. Are we?
Yeah.
We are, right?
Yeah, yeah, we're on the tunes.
Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we're on the tunes.
What else do we have? Another one?
I don't pay attention.
Where do you listen to K-pop?
Where do I? Spotify.
I said Spotify.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
You threw me off with this list you sent. I liked it a lot.
It's a
But you
very
threw me off.
it's a clean list
Yeah.
of topics that we have.
Put the fan questions in there too. I'm ready for the fan questions for once.
Yeah, and you can send your fan questions at nerdsoup4u@gmail.com.
Yo, Teddy's just fucking.
I'm feeling good right now.
I'm warming Teddy up. I'm doing Inception right now.
Okay.
I'm building his confidence
I like that.
and slowly losing mine. Aaron, you want to lead us in here? First story?
God forbid.
I thought we were building Teddy up. I thought this was a build-up. It
I'm
was a
built
Zion
up.
game
I'm
for
up
Teddy.
already.
And
I'm
we
up
bring him
already.
in, give him
Dream
some
within
minutes.
a dream.
Yeah.
Well, he's
You
choking.
serious?
Oh, new intro.
Oh yeah,
Mention that.
forgot about that.
That was snazzy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. We all heard
Who
it.
was first? Nash?
Yeah, I don't know why.
He's not even here for the new intro. Poor guy.
Stu.
Stu's always here.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Well, we got our first look at the new Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier set photos, which it got pushed back a little because I think they were filming in, where were they filming?
North Korea? No. Atlanta, probably.
No.
Was this ever announced, or did this new Captain America get leaked? Like, was this ever a thing? Or does anyone know just because of these leaks?
Are you reading the article?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Say that again.
How did I say it? Was
Don't
was
look
this
at me. I asked you to say it again.
was this new Captain America suit? Was this leaked, or was this known that they were going to go this route?
I think it's been rumored for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's supposed to play. I think his name is.
John Walker.
Yeah, but like his code name is like U.S. Soldier.
U.S. agent.
U.S. agent. Yeah, Wyatt Russell is slated to play him. I didn't know it was like exact Captain America. I thought he was like this looks exactly like the Captain America uniform.
Yeah, I guess they're trying to make it the U.S. government's trying to make it a mantle that
Yeah,
someone can succeed Steve.
Well, they're saying that the government picked this guy because Sam can't play him, or they don't want him to play him
I mean,
because he's still in the
Isn't
Accords.
Captain America still a fugitive?
No, at this point, no, because of Endgame.
Yeah, but like he was a fugitive before that. Oh wait, no, Endgame.
But between Infinity War and Endgame, he was hosting therapy groups.
That's true. But
Yeah.
like,
So the government was probably like, oh, this is... Well, they were probably planning this anyway, you know? 'Cause
I mean,
Steve
yeah.
Rogers was a fugitive.
Well, yeah, and so was Sam, because Sam was with Steve, so they're probably like, oh, he's still a fugitive because he broke the Accords. So
yeah, did they even
Sam
care?
walks into the Pentagon. He's like, looks like I'm Captain America. They're like, wait a minute.
Whoa,
you
whoa,
have
whoa,
any
whoa.
of your
Pump the
clearances.
brakes.
Yeah, you were discharged.
Well, the
He
public.
walks in with
honorably.
the Winter Soldier.
Right, yeah.
yeah,
The #1 assassin throughout the Cold War.
A whole movie about them trying to get him.
yeah.
About them just trying to get a job promotion. That's what the series is.
I think the shield should be enough, though. If you have Captain America's shield, that's like proof. Like no,
You know,
Right,
I
yeah.
got this from him.
yeah. It's like picking up Thor's hammer. Like that's you're good.
I mean, Cap's lost his shield like 1,000 times.
Yeah, but he always gets it back, and then it breaks.
He always finds his way back.
They make
to
him
it.
a new one every time.
Well, it's
I
gotta-
like Wyatt Russell, though. He's an underrated actor.
But
yeah.
I
He's
wonder
in,
if they
22
made him a new
Jump
shield
Street.
or if Sam just kept the shield, though. I feel like Sam's got to keep that shield.
That looks like it could be a knockoff shield in that picture.
You can't dish that shield off to someone else, man. Cap gave that to you.
Oh yeah, Sam's got the authentic.
Yeah.
The U.S. government got the bootleg one.
And especially since Vibranium is
Did
now
Wakanda
available.
help him out?
Yeah. So they maybe made a deal with Wakanda.
Damn.
They
So
were
the-
like, can we get another shield?
The general public thinks that Cap's dead, right? And that he died in the war.
Yeah, against Thanos, right?
Yeah.
In Endgame, probably. Yeah.
So I bet they definitely use his death to propel, what's his name, John Walker up.
In Far From Home, they're definitely memorialized a bit. I mean, it's like a joke at the beginning of the movie, but it is still like, rest in peace, all these heroes. So they're probably using it as propaganda.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I feel like Iron Man's the only one that's getting like the real love. He's getting murals and stuff. Where's the cat mural?
That's just because they're making Peter Iron Man 2.0.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure Cap's got some murals. In, like, Tennessee. Not in Queens.
In
They
the
love
Midwest.
him, and yeah.
In the Midwest,
Down
he's got it
south,
everywhere.
he's-
What do you mean? He's Brooklyn.
Yeah, he's old
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
statue
man.
next to
He's
the
like,
Barclays.
He's Brooklyn for the diehards.
You know, different Brooklyn. Cap's Brooklyn.
Well, I don't know.
He said he can't afford a place. He's in North Carolina, Cap.
Cap?
It's cheap, you know.
He's got the $2 million home in New York, but it's like $100,000 in North Carolina.
I want to know how much he got paid being Cap.
Not a lot. Do you think he got like merchandising rights?
President's salary.
No, definitely not. Yeah, he didn't have rights to any of those
He
characters.
sold them all away. Screwed himself. Should have got an agent.
What's president's salary? Like 40,000?
For
Who?
president?
Yeah, isn't it like
no,
44,000?
it's like 400,000.
No, I thought it was like 44,000. It was like, I really thought
You're
someone
thinking
told
of
me
like president of Arby's, not.
no, 400K to be president.
Yeah, it's a good job.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad chunk of change,
I'm gonna
right?
go for that.
Yeah. For the
Send an application in somewhere.
you're gonna run for president for the salary. It costs like $100 million to run for president. Oh, that's good stuff. You want to move on? Second story,
Yeah, sure.
Aaron. You can bring us in there.
Our second story
It's
is
a new dynamic.
Yeah. Colin Farrell's Penguin. They got the hairstyle, the mustache revealed in some new photos. Now, this was I feel like the casting was a lot of people were skeptical.
It's a bit divisive.
Yeah. But I always liked this one. But from the set photos, I mean,
That man's looking slick. He looks good.
it does look pretty good. I mean,
It's a complete 180 from the Fat Penguin that we.
I am confused though because he was on Ellen and he said he was playing Cobblepot,
yeah.
and then there was a report that he wasn't playing Cobblepot, and that the dyed hair was just something he wanted to do. So these conflicted reports around why is there so much secrecy around Colin Farrell playing the Penguin? It's very strange to me because it's clearly obvious he's playing the Penguin, right? Because Matt Reeves confirmed it.
Yeah. I thought that was a given.
No, but yeah, I don't know. It's
When was this
confusing.
interview with Ellen?
Yesterday. That's when all of this dropped around.
Oh,
That picture of him getting coffee.
yeah.
And then there's the older picture of him in the suit with the umbrella. But he looks good. I mean, this is my dream casting. Somebody like this, an actor like this playing this character.
His nose isn't long though in this picture.
I don't want... See, yeah, that's exactly what I don't want. I don't want
No, I know.
comic book Cobblepot.
No, I agree.
I want a variation of that character because they seem to be doing that across the board for all these characters.
It looks like it's gonna be like a slick, like dark Batman, which I'm in favor of.
Yeah, I feel like we're starting to get a little more and more, so that's always nice to get little tidbits here and there.
Yeah, this movie coming to life is just...
Think they'll do a Robin.
Yes.
I want a Robin so badly.
If anyone's going to do it, it's Matt Reeves.
I mean, my favorite Robin is Tim Drake, but they have to do Dick Grayson first.
Dick Grayson. Oh no, he's going to be a young Batman. So yeah, I guess you have to do Dick Grayson. You can't already have Jason Todd.
Or you can go
though?
Damian Wayne.
This guy's 26, already been through 4 Robins.
But how's that work though?
It's strange.
A young Batman and a young Robin, like.
Well, Dick
Batman's
Grayson
gonna
would
be
be
like
like
40 now.
15, 16. If Batman
I mean,
is...
Dick Grayson in the beginning, he's like 10 years old, something like that.
Right, so if Batman's 25 in this, which I don't think he's going to be, and they should just change it. Dick Grayson, just make him a 20-year-old. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't follow it to a T because it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense in the comics.
the whole adoption thing, though, I feel like that is somewhat important.
But Rebirth to Rebirth, that 5-year gap, makes no sense.
I know, which
Rookie
I'm
Batman in 5
ignoring
years
it.
has 4 Robins.
I'm ignoring it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It
By
makes
the time
no
he hits
sense.
30,
It's like head
he has
coaches.
4 Robins. Yeah.
And one of
Cleveland
them
Browns.
is dead.
He's got 4 number 1 draft picks that he's been running through. Yeah, one of them's dead and came back to life.
I think
One
all of
them's
them
a
have died at
biological
this point.
son.
Hell.
Yeah.
I like that. Just get them all out of there.
You gotta find
You're
one.
gonna have
right?
all the villains in this movie. Just have all the fucking Robins while you're at it.
Honestly, yeah, do it.
All right.
Joker, eventually.
Yes.
Not Joaquin. Someone else.
Does it scare you that there are so many villains in this movie?
I don't want them to try and do too much.
Yeah, but I think that if they take certain villains and give them the like, instead of giving everyone like their fair share, just take a couple and make them the main focus and have everyone else in the background. Because if it is trying to get every villain they're 15 minutes in, then it could be very messy. But like we've always said, Matt Reeves is a good director, so we kind of trust his vision and where he wants to go with this.
Have you read The Long Halloween?
No.
Yeah, that's what they say they're basing this on. So they kind of do that. And the main villain, I think, in The Long Halloween, I haven't read it in a couple of years, is the Joker. Or I'm pretty sure the Joker is the reoccurring villain that's kind of pulling the strings. Because basically it's just holiday to holiday, different crimes are happening from different villains. But it's an overall conspiracy that Batman's trying to solve.
Like Christmas crimes?
Basically, yeah. It's like Valentine's Day, there's a crime, then Halloween, then Christmas.
What's a Christmas crime?
It's a year-long crime.
Well, no, the Grinch is the ultimate Christmas crime. I wonder what's like a 4th of July crime.
Burning a flag or something like that.
Jason Pierre-Paul.
It's not a crime.
It kind of is.
Batman just beating people up who injured themselves in fireworks.
Um,
Not on this day.
Valentine's crime. Joker's going around just cucking everybody, stealing all their girls.
All right, well, let's move on here to the next story. It's also Batman related. Karen Gillan wants to star in and direct Batgirl. Now, you love it when actors say they want to star in Batman movies, right?
It's the absolute. Well, Karen Gillan, at least she is an established actor, but
She's
it's
from
always
a winning organization too, though. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
It's like, but it's
I'm a
always
big fan
It's
of
always like the
Karen
B
Gillan.
list or C list. Like, I want to play
Yeah.
Batgirl. No shit, you want to play Batgirl because
So does everyone.
It's a fucking huge role. But I guess Karen Gillan is,
I like the confidence saying I want to direct it as well. She has one directorial credit to her name, The Party's Just Beginning, and it got pretty good reviews. I haven't seen it. But she's had experience, like you said. She comes from the Marvel family.
Yeah.
Jumanji movies seem to be doing great. She was in Doctor Who. She's got the sci-fi experience. She looks like Batgirl.
Now with the DC. Well, I don't even know. What we currently have with Batman is Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner Gordon, and Karen Gillan doesn't look like she would be Jeffrey Wright's daughter.
Well, there are iterations of Batgirl where she is adopted,
Okay.
where he just calls her his daughter, right? It's niece or then adopted daughter?
Something
I'm pretty
like
sure.
that.
Yeah. There's ways you can get around that where they're not blood related, but they are family because
Okay.
they've done it before.
Niece? I think I've said her niece before.
Yeah, niece makes sense too.
Okay.
Because you can have Jeffrey Wright married into the family,
There's
kind of like
iterations.
Aunt May, Peter Parker.
There's iterations for everything. You just say,
know.
yeah, there's a comic book on it.
But I think they would do Batgirl separate from Pattinson because that seems to be a Batman universe, which I kind of like the idea of that. A Batman cinematic universe rather than the DC cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Because there are so many characters and you can keep it grounded with his villains and his sidekicks.
Well, if you're gonna do a Batman cinematic universe, then you need Batgirl.
Well, they don't care. They'll do 2 Batgirls. And Karen Gillan's, this is never going to happen,
Yeah.
It seems like a perfect casting.
She just kind of like said it, right? It's not like they're in actual talks to do anything.
Yeah, sure. The end of her quote was like, DC, look my way. Like, look over here.
She had mentioned that. I think she was asked, what's your favorite of the superhero movies? And
Yeah.
I think she mentioned The Dark Knight.
Mhm.
So,
Wow. Just like everybody. Just like one of us.
well, now people hate The Dark Knight. That's
the hell?
That's
No,
what's
they
cool.
don't.
A lot of people hate on The Dark Knight.
Where's that coming from?
On the internet. The internet peoples.
The internet stinks sometimes.
I'll tell you what, the response, though, with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, it has been, I thought it was going to be way more people taking sides, and that really hasn't happened.
By the way, this is not. I'm sorry. This might sound mean, but you did a bad job with the topics. Hand up on me too, but we missed two big ones: National Treasure 3 and Taika Waititi Star Wars.
National Treasure 3 isn't happening.
Yes,
I
it
thought
is.
we talked about Taika Waititi Star Wars.
Did we?
I feel like we did. Yeah,
no,
we did.
no, that was another video we had recorded where
Yeah.
I mentioned it.
But I thought National Treasure 3, I can't say that. I thought National Treasure 3 got pulled back.
No, Disney
Thanks
Plus.
for the heads up in the middle of a recording.
Yeah.
Sometimes when there's National
How
Treasure.
many stories did we talk about?
That never
National.
happened.
All right, what are you going to say about National Treasure 3?
You can't say it
If
either.
National Treasure 3 comes out, it's gonna be the greatest trilogy of all time.
See, this is what.
I thought Bad Boys was going to take
I
that
genuinely love National Treasure though.
So do I.
I've never seen either of
No,
them.
Oh
they're-
my-
I
yo,
love
you'll
them.
love
What's wrong with you?
I don't know if they're
Yeah.
good movies, but I love them.
It's like Nicolas Cage.
I love Nicolas Cage.
It's Nicolas
Yo,
Cage.
This
Good
man
movie.
takes
Yeah.
lemon juice and puts it on the back of the Declaration of Independence.
That takes balls,
Does it
man.
reveal something?
Yeah.
What do you
Hidden
think?
man.
Freemasons, man. They exist.
They did.
Jack the Ripper is one of
I'm
them.
gonna steal your Declaration of Independence.
His voice is so annoying, though.
He's I mean,
It's like his face doesn't move when he talks.
I love Nick Cage, so that is an
You're a
oversight
Nick Cage
by
fan?
us. Yeah, I love Nick Cage.
Let's go.
I mean, this is like they
He's,
set this
Ghost
trilogy
Rider?
up and they never even just disappeared. And there's been many people campaigning all over the world to get this one out, and Disney's like, they needed some good pub. They're like, all right, people are down on Disney taking over the world. Let's give them National Treasure 3. Shut them up.
Really knock him out, yeah.
They are good with doing that, like with Frozen, with Disney Frozen.
Well, it's like too when this was like kind of like when the rumors that Kenobi was getting canceled, even though those weren't real, I guess. But it's like they announced National Treasure 3 and kind of like the Kenobi stuff started leaking. So it's like, yeah, they give and take. But Kenobi is happening, I think, still. I hope. That would be like Disney, though, just to fucking give you the best news ever and kind of try to
Yeah,
sneak
sneak the bad news out. Yeah.
And Taika Waititi, I guess we'll talk about that real quick, too. Might be getting a Star Wars movie. That I like.
He's a good filmmaker.
I think that you think his like style will lend to Star Wars.
I think so. Yeah, he did a good job with the season finale for The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I think that was perfect. Like we said on the review before to that one, it was kind of like he's able to put his comedy in where it's not forced in, and kind of can adapt to what he's making. And I mean, a solo Star Wars movie is a different vibe than The Mandalorian, full Jedi and whatnot. But I'm all for it.
Do we know a premise or anything, or just that he's set to get one?
I think
No, it's not. It's just a rumor.
It's just
Yeah.
a rumor? Okay.
Yeah. There were rumors back that they're not going to do trilogies anymore, but they want to focus on like the time period of the High Republic, and that's around like Yoda is in his prime and stuff, and like Darth Bane and stuff like that. So
Yeah, Yoda's
I
supposed
love
to be
that.
in
I
it.
just had an image of Yoda being like 6 feet tall.
Like Gran Torino.
It's like, yeah, an anime when old people shrink.
Yeah.
yeah, well, old people do shrink. So, and he's been aging for like 800 years. So maybe he was like a 6'1" fucking stud.
Yoda can dunk.
Power forward Yoda.
Yoda could dunk in the prequels.
Yeah.
I mean, when he was fighting Dooku, so.
Yeah, wow, 6'1" Yoda.
They really just need to figure out what type of movies they want to make, what trilogies, when they're going to set them. I mean, they seem to approach everyone. Everyone seems to be approached about Star Wars, so all the directors that rumored to have turned down Episode 7, it's ridiculous. So this will probably never happen, too. Who knows what's going to happen with Star Wars? They need to be really careful with what they do next.
Just put it to rest. Just
I
keep
think
going.
if all we get for right now is the Mandalorian.
Yeah, I'd be so happy.
That'd
Just
be,
leave it
yeah,
at that.
that's fine.
Well, Mando, Kenobi, Clone Wars is coming out next month. So there's some other things besides the movies. But, I mean, the movies are where they're going to make all their money.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have to get those movies back.
And Rise of Skywalker didn't make shit at the box office.
Yeah, and
It made $1 billion, but like,
how many times do we see corporations doing
yeesh.
this?
Just
They
force them
rush because they want to make money, and then they end up not making that money anyway. I don't. What?
It's because of
Why is
media,
everybody
man.
in a
Social
rush?
media.
The
They ruin
prequels
everything.
came back and did the 3 years in between. Avengers doesn't budge with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I
It
feel
looks
like
like we're not going to get Avengers for maybe 4 or 5 years.
But like they can do that now.
Yeah, until,
Like they finished their big 10-year thing.
But don't you think
Which I
Star
think
Wars could have done that?
I mean, I think everyone was trying to catch up to where Marvel was, but like Marvel had been doing it for a decade already. So
well, some Eternals photos leaked too.
yeah, until Justice League does $1 billion, then they rush out Avengers. Trying to compete with them.
Justice League, yeah, no. Yeah, Eternals photos leaked, so I don't think they were leaked. I think they were just released, but just Richard Madden and Kit Harington. You know what they look like?
Jon
White
Snow.
guys?
Yeah, that's what the photos were.
Yeah, just 2 white guys.
Yeah. So this movie looks, like they'll be in it.
Looks like Hollywood.
Yeah.
2 white guys leading a movie. I don't know.
Who would have thought?
I don't know if that works anymore.
I think Gemma Chan was in one of the photos too. I think she was
Inception.
kissing
Oh, an
Jon
attractive
Snow.
woman.
Yeah, kissing Kit Harington.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm already pre-ordering my ticket tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, that is crazy to think though. The next like big blockbuster is going to be, I hope Dune makes actual money and becomes like a sensation, because Blade Runner 2049, another Denis Villeneuve kind of reimagining, just fucking sucked at the box office.
Did you ever see that, Teddy? Blade Runner 2049?
No, I haven't.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
People, are you going to go see Dune?
Yes,
Are you going to finish the books?
I plan on it. I have a while, don't I?
Well, earlier,
When's
yeah.
this coming out?
It's coming out
December.
March or December?
Come on, man.
I'm trying to help.
Honestly, if you would have said March, I probably wouldn't have looked it up.
Could have got
I
2
probably
for 1
would've-
Inception here.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to J.J. Abrams
Yeah.
and his deal. Apparently, Bad Robot is signing a big time deal with Warner Brothers to produce specifically Justice League Dark content.
That's completely different from the regular Justice League, isn't it?
Yeah, they're
Oh, yeah.
darker.
That's great. Yeah, I've read that they do what Justice League won't do.
Yeah, they you know,
They would kill the Joker, I guess.
Yeah.
they get down
But
and
they're
dirty.
made up of supernatural heroes like Constantine, Zatanna. I think Swamp Thing was even mentioned. They've got an interesting roster. Etrigan, the demon, who's a Batman character as well. But the article that I read said that they wanted to kind of explore solo projects for some of those characters.
That's cool.
That would make up that Justice League. That's pretty interesting to me. J.J. Abrams is a much better producer than he is a director. He's always better when he's kind of pulling the strings.
This is the DCEU's chance to hit big again. And I don't know, I think everyone's hoping they don't fucking
apparently
mess
it's
it up
also TV stuff too.
Yeah.
Like the deal is movies and TV
Yeah.
because
HBO
HBO
Max.
Max
And
yeah.
video games.
Wow. What kind of video game? Swamp Thing video game?
That would be cool.
Lamping in the swamp?
I'm surprised superhero games aren't more popular. I mean, Arkham games were a big success. Spider-Man.
What's the latest Batman game? Because I just
Arkham Knight?
all right. I just got PlayStation now.
All the
And-
Arkham games are good. So
Yeah.
you would want to start at the beginning.
Okay.
Even that prequel game is good.
I downloaded Mortal Kombat last night. I was playing that.
I suck at those games. But this is interesting. Like I said, J.J. Abrams, much better producer.
Yeah.
And this is what... Has he ever directed a great movie?
The Star Treks. I don't know if they're great, but they were fun.
His filmography for... Like, I was talking about this with you with Todd Phillips directing the... We should have talked about that, actually. The Leonard Bernstein biopic with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
Todd Phillips is producing that with Spielberg and Scorsese. How did he wiggle his way into that?
That's like me here.
I couldn't believe it. It was like being produced by Martin Scorsese, Spielberg, and Todd Phillips?
That's all it takes is one. Everyone forgets about.
Academy Award nominee.
Yeah. It carries a lot of weight. I mean, you hate it when there's a trailer and it's like starring Academy Award nominee, Academy Award nominee,
I only want winner.
and Academy Award winner.
Yeah,
No,
well, I
it's
never.
only winner
yeah,
should be.
I wouldn't want nominee on my name.
No.
Nominee gets
You lost. You
Then
took
just
the
put
L.
loser.
Yeah, you took the L.
You know how many people are sitting there watching that trailer? It's like, oh,
I know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate that.
they got Academy
They
Award
should know.
nominee Timothy Chalamet. I'm gonna go see that.
Doesn't it bother you when you see it for Amy Adams?
Well, they usually go Golden Globe winner.
That's even worse. That's even more
Two-time Golden Globe
disrespectful.
winner.
Participation award.
Did you guys hear about this Leonard Bernstein biopic though?
No.
That sounds terrific to me. Bradley Cooper starring in, directing, and writing.
Well, Cooper produced Joker, so maybe that's how they got involved
He
together.
did a little quid pro quo. Wow.
If the Joker wins, he'll get an Oscar.
I'm cooling on Cooper now.
It was his idea to do the dance scene in the bathroom.
Bradley?
No, I'm joking. But that's how he met Todd, and he's like, wow, this guy.
Well, I think he did direct him in The Hangover.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I forget Todd Phillips directed The Hangover.
Never forget.
Really?
Good for him.
The first one? All of them? Which one?
Minus
3.
Joker,
I know he did
please
3.
put his filmography next to like Greta Gerwig's. But yeah, moving on.
Justice League Dark.
I
I
like
really.
Joker,
I feel like the more darker they're going. Bill Burr always says like comedy, like the louder you are, you're trying to be more funny.
That's
It's like
a fact,
the darker you go in superhero movies, like they think the more what's the word?
Bill Burr with some self-reflection there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude screams.
No, he does. He
guess
says
he's
I
honest.
yell because I'm not funny. So
I love Bill Burr. I think he is very funny.
Me too.
I get your point. I think I would like them not to necessarily be dark for like if
Sophisticated. That's the word I want.
we're getting 6 Jokers in the form of TV, movies, and video games here, that tone's not going to work for an entire universe. Yeah. They have to find a way to ground these characters more so than they did in Joker. I think that's the biggest weakness.
The Justice League Dark team is more like they're weird. It's like more magic stuff. Like I think Zatanna's in it. Like I know Swamp Thing specifically is real weird depending on which iteration of Swamp Thing that you go for.
I mean, he's a Swamp Thing. It's pretty weird off the bat.
I mean, but like sometimes he's human, sometimes
weird?
he's not. Like sometimes he's just, it's weird. But like I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's more of a group of outsiders than
Yeah.
it is a group of brooding.
It could be funny, I think.
Well, it's funny how like the articles like, will this be in the DCEU? And then, like I don't care anymore.
just put out a good fucking movie.
Yeah, we
please.
need to stop speculating about that. But J.J. Abrams, it seems like he's meant to do superhero films, I feel like that's his bread and butter. He loves big blockbuster action movies, and he doesn't really...
Or is it just that all big blockbuster action movies are superhero movies?
Yeah. Did Overlord? That's kind of big action.
He was a producer?
Yeah.
Right.
I think that was Bad Robot.
Well, I'm surprised that he himself
good movie.
hasn't done a superhero movie as a director. Everyone always wanted him to do Fantastic Four, which I think he would be perfect for. His style. Mindless fun. That's kind of where he belongs,
It's kind of like what he can do with this though, because these guys they don't have any rules. It seems like so.
It's kind of like a Guardian situation. No one knows what to expect, so just do what you want.
Yeah.
If it turns out like the Guardians, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, people kind of underrate that first Guardians movie now.
I remember just hearing about it. I'm like, oh wow. And I would back in the Pandora days. Remember Pandora?
Mm-hmm.
Internet radio. Fucking pretty cool. Pretty good novel concept.
I refuse
They only
to
give
sign
you
up
a
for that.
certain amount of skips.
6.
I know.
Be careful.
But
Yeah,
all the
pay for
ads you would
unlimited.
get. I remember I was like
It was
working.
horrible.
It was like during college. I was working over the summer. I think I was doing like, I don't know. I was doing like physical stuff and physical labor, construction, masonry, whatever.
I was doing, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Aaron on that.
I was a male prostitute. Okay. Right. But I
I was putting a floor in for my friend.
But so I listened to.
Construction or masonry or I don't know, something like that.
I forget. I had a lot of crazy jobs back in the
I was
day.
sweating, no shirt.
Pool boy, But I was,
Chopping wood.
remember that summer, I would just nonstop hear Guardians of the Galaxy fucking previews. I'm like, what the hell is this movie? It's like #1 movie in America. I'm like, And I think I saw it with you. That was the first 3D movie I ever saw, too.
I saw that movie 4 times. I saw it once by myself. The first time with you guys. Then I went with my parents. Then I went with you. Then I went with Soul Hill because I was so obsessed with that movie when it first came out. Didn't go with Teddy because Teddy also had the same reaction. What the hell is this movie? I'm not going to go see it. I'd only see it for the raccoon. Refuse to see it in theaters.
How do you remember that?
Because I'll never forget it.
It's all coming back to me now.
It's
that
like
I was saying that to you.
It's like I remember it like it's yesterday.
So one clip they kept playing on
And then he comes out of the theater
Yeah.
when we saw Guardians. I'm like, what'd you go see? He's like, oh, Ninja Turtles.
Oh, that was that night.
I saw Michael Bay's Ninja Turtles.
Come on, man, that wasn't bad.
That's your stain. That's
Manual
your original
labor.
sin.
That's what they call it.
What?
Manual labor. I don't know. But the one thing...
Labor.
Emmanuel Sanders.
Yes. The one thing they kept saying is like, why do you even care about the universe? Like, 'cause I'm one of the idiots that lived in it. I'm like, that's stupid. And if it wasn't for
Don't
you.
judge a book by its
It's Pandora.
sentences.
Pandora advertisement. I've always heard that before.
I've steered you guys in the right directions.
Yeah, you have.
Marissa's a little stubborn, but eventually you'll finish Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
I'm like 16 episodes in.
Did you watch Under the Skin yet?
Don't even.
What?
Oh, let's move on to the next story here. We have Quentin Tarantino. Apparently, he's written 5 episodes of Bounty Law. Bounty Law was the show that Rick Dalton starred in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the old Western TV show that he was fired from. What do you guys think about this?
I personally do not care.
Yeesh.
Wow. Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
I did. It was very long.
It wasn't that long. The Irishman's long.
I haven't seen The Irishman yet.
Yeah, it's
I may never.
I don't think you will.
I don't know. In the movie, we're not really supposed to care about his TV show, right? Because he's supposed to be washed up. So, like, why would we watch it now?
I think he's doing it just to almost as like a throwback, and that he was just kind of admiring the way that they would tell a story within 22 minutes. A Western, a contained story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like, I want to do that.
I don't know.
week
It
to
makes me
week.
think of like
It seems like a passion project for him.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. When I was a kid, you try to go Nickelodeon, which used to be Channel 33, but sometimes you go 34 by accident and you get like
TV Land?
Bonanza. Yeah, TV Land. That's honestly just what it reminds me of. And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it, but like, who knows? Maybe it'll be really good and I'll change my mind.
like a
Well, I don't
modern
think it's-
Tarantino twist on it. I think
Yeah.
that would be.
And it's not for mainstream audiences either. He's probably going to find some.
It's very niche.
Yeah, right. It's a little passion project. The budget, I can't imagine, is going to be that high. It would be cool if Leo came back and did this, if they did it for like Apple, Like if Apple uses as promotional material.
Imagine if
Fuck
anyone
that. I don't want
else.
to get Apple. Put it on Netflix.
Yeah, seriously. Imagine if anyone else was directing this. You think Leo's going there?
No,
That's crazy.
No.
How much pull?
Well,
He's
it's not
getting
confirmed.
Leo on them.
It's not
All
confirmed.
right, so
yeah.
if he does, he's getting DiCaprio on a TV show.
And
Like,
imagine Brad Pitt was his actual stunt double.
Someone said
I
like they're
think
gonna have
they're
like
both coming back.
you need
Yeah.
to have like I saw like a Twitter comment like you need to have like a terrible take where it's obvious
Yeah.
that it's Brad
Yeah.
Pitt filling in for
Yeah.
Leo in it.
Because he
Imagine
said it's
Brad
not going to
Pitt
be.
as an actual stunt double.
He wouldn't be good.
Just like, but that's all you see of Brad Pitt in this show.
Yeah, that's 100% what I want.
That's what it should. I think that's what it is.
You can pause it at moments and tell that it's Brad Pitt. But he said it's not going to be. We're not going to see them out of character. It's going to be Jake Cahill. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be Leonardo playing Rick Dalton.
Oh,
He'd be
okay.
playing Rick Dalton playing Jake Cahill. So we'd never see him out of character. That's kind of interesting.
I think that'd be awesome. I mean, 5-episode miniseries. We always talk about like
No,
how
he wrote 5. He's still going. He wrote 5 already.
I was gonna make 3 seasons. We always talk about like all these big actors and actresses going to TV now to do like these limited series, but we're always like, Leo would never do that.
Yeah.
Well, if it's Tarantino, he might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. I'd follow that guy to the fire.
And one of these streaming services will just throw fucking bucks at them if they're picking up these random shows like You think if Tarantino's coming with Leonardo DiCaprio, they're not going to give them
Yeah.
whatever they want?
Did you see Netflix's reported budget for the year?
No.
It was like $17 billion
Jeez.
on content. Compared to all the other streaming services, they were all like $1 or $2 billion.
Let's make a fucking show.
You're saying that's how
we need
much?
to get some Netflix money, man.
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying that's how much they spend on their shows, like all
Yeah.
together?
They make a ridiculous amount of shows though. Like
That's the thing. Their debt is incredible because they're just.
there are so many Netflix shows that no one hears about.
You know what Netflix is? They're Deku with Eri on
okay.
its back. Right? No, this is the analogy. They just keep killing themselves, but people just keep throwing them more and more money. Investors just keep giving them money.
To throw away.
I feel like
Yeah.
occasionally like one show will like pop off, and then like Orange is the New Black popped off for a little bit, and now it's like who watches Orange is the New Black? Is it even
Yeah.
still on? Like they have a ton of Netflix original anime shows. Like they do a ton of stuff. Like I'm not surprised that their budget is that big.
And over the past couple of years, they've really improved the quality of the content because we used to laugh at their original movies and shows, but now they've got some staples. They can compete with other Netflix. They always seem to be there at award shows.
Well, I think the shows were at first were the strong suit. The movies were awful, but now the movies are getting nominated for Oscars. Probably
Yeah, the fucking Irishman is a Netflix
Irishman,
movie.
Marriage Story,
That's crazy
Two
to think
Popes.
about.
That's 3. I mean, Two Popes can get nominated for
Two
a Golden
Popes.
Globe though.
2 Popes is on. Did I say Popes?
Yeah.
Two Popes is on Netflix.
The two pulps.
It's like
Just two
that's
orange.
how I
gotta
like my
watch
orange
that.
juice. I like a little pulp, maybe 2.
I'm no Pope.
What was it? And Roma last year.
Right.
You're definitely a pulp guy.
Me? No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Really?
I was just
That's
gonna
so
say.
fucking worse. You ever take a sip of orange juice and it's just there's dirt in it?
That's what it looks like.
That's what it feels like in your mouth.
I'm not against it. Where if that's the only option, I'm not gonna be like, okay,
Light
but
pulp.
I don't want pulp at all.
No pulp, no.
I never want it. Marissa?
No pulp. Absolutely not.
Yeah, we're a no
Yeah.
pulp cast.
Marissa's like a no food.
But I won't drink orange juice if there's pulp in it though,
Yeah.
I mean,
because I can't.
You
It's
can't
gross.
compromise.
No. But I have a trash diet, so
I can go for a nice OJ right now.
Every time you ever see those tweets, it's
I'm
like,
going to raid his fridge when we're done.
you know that meme? It's like, drink water, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Every time I see those, I think of Marissa.
I
And I'm
drink
like,
water now.
I know you do, yeah.
I
I'm
need to
drinking
drink
water
more
right now at this moment.
You just need like a permanent water IV. Just hooked into you.
We're doing that for the wedding. Me and Elena getting IVs of water
After or before?
before.
So you're just super hydrated?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, so you can drink and not. Because there's so much time, like you're so busy.
Boy, they
You're
really
not
do
drinking?
scam you guys. In a way, huh? You're in love and
No, we chose
everybody
this.
They're sitting
No,
there.
no,
Everything's
this,
a done
you need
deal.
this.
And they go, did we offer you the super duper deluxe package?
Gatorade IV that you can get.
It's over here in the back. Look at it.
And it's like, oh, no, thank you. It's like, whoa, it's here now,
Well,
honey.
let's see the flavors.
See what
at
they got
least.
here.
Go Powerade? Oh, that's amazing, man.
Tear the guy out at least. Come on.
All right, you want to...
Teddy's like one of those guys, I feel like, where they get like push the deal onto them. They leave thinking like, oh, we really ripped them off.
That I took it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, wow, they screwed them over, yeah.
do you have a timeshare?
Negotiates.
No. That's rude.
Every
not
time I
that bad.
hear those commercials about we can get you out of a timeshare, I just imagine you just writing down the number.
I honestly picture myself falling for that and like
2 weeks in Aspen.
getting the if you sit through this meeting, well, you can go on vacation for free.
Oh, right.
And then I end up signing.
The seminar?
Yeah.
All right, well, we actually have a new topic. No, new segment
What
to
do we got?
debut today. It's our new...
Are we doing trending?
Yeah, what's trending?
Nice.
Tickle Me Elmo is the hardest thing this Christmas.
Former Beatle John Lennon, who was 40, was shot and killed last week.
And this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo?
National Pie Day. That's trending. What's your favorite pies?
Isn't that?
I'm not a fan of pie.
It's hashtag National Pie Day.
It's 314 is National Pie Day.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's pie the map. This is pie the food.
The bulletin of the atomic scientists moved the doomsday clock to 100 seconds to midnight.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Does that mean we're almost toast?
Well, it's the closest it's been in some time.
If someone told you, I'll tell you when you're gonna die, you finding out?
No.
Yes, I'd like to know
I am
that.
too.
Yeah.
What if it's like next week? It's a real bummer.
Oh, yeah.
Quit my
it.
job.
Ruin my plans.
I do a lot. Yeah, I'd quit my job. I always wanted to quit. I want to storm out.
You know
You
what?
just started.
What? No, I'm saying not this place. I'm just saying in general. I want to quit. I want to curse my boss out.
Life just put in the 2 weeks for you, Teddy. So, yeah. At this point, you can just put in yours.
Yeah, what's your work doomsday clock? Well, at what point of the doomsday clock do we have to be like, whoa, say goodbye to your loved ones?
It looks like midnight's the
well, yeah,
not a great time.
but like a second. Like
But who are these people?
Yeah.
Scientists?
They have
With
an
their
agenda.
degrees?
I feel like,
It's political.
yeah.
They want to sell copies of Doomsday Clock by DC.
You guys see this James Corden, whatever the fuck his name is?
Oh yeah, he doesn't drive the car.
Yeah, it pissed me off.
He's
Made
not
me-
driving the
that
car?
made me hate him so much
It's a
more.
drone?
No. He's on wheels. He's being towed.
Oh, I actually appreciate that.
I don't.
He's not
What?
endangering his fellow citizens.
You see this thing yet?
Oh my!
You think that's new? I feel like he did used to drive the car.
Guys, you know they're not wrestling WWE.
Yeah,
It's different though. I knew
yeah.
that.
It takes a lot out of it. The
Yeah.
danger's part of it. Like that's what I do. I drive and I sing. I don't.
You want them to crash.
Look
I
at
felt
these.
like I was one of them. I
Look
felt
at-
like
yeah.
I've done it before.
I'm
you know?
just like these people.
Yeah.
James Corden.
You're not.
and
No,
Mariah
you don't
Carey.
get towed around.
No, now I know I'm not.
Do
It's
you think
just
James
further
Corden and Mariah
divide.
Carey going to put themselves in danger
Imagine
like
that for a job. You get towed around so you can sing in your car.
Imagine it's how the tower feels.
Does James Corden feel good about himself, though? In all seriousness.
He probably does.
But as a comedian, this is where he saw himself.
Apparently they
being
don't
towed
like
around.
him in England.
I like James Corden.
Who, like the Queen?
No, apparently it's like people in England, they were
Yeah, that's
like,
why
thank
Meghan
God
Markle-
he's here.
He's here.
Like in the United States.
Yeah. I
It's like he's
believe
been
that.
exported.
You know
I believe
the
that.
Graham Norton late night show?
Yeah.
He kind of copied that format for his late night show here, so I thought he would be pretty popular over there. I don't know, maybe they consider him a sellout?
Yeah, that's something. Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what it is.
They
I'm
like
not
Ricky
sure.
Gervais in England. And Ricky...
Well, Ricky's the man.
Well, he stayed very British throughout his career.
Yeah.
James Corden is kind of... Now
But
he's being towed around by these bad Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
but
in
Ricky
Britain
shits
they're
on
driving.
USA, though.
They're taking the Mini Cooper and they're going
He shits on us.
all over the place.
They're ashamed that he's driving on the other side of the road. Like, not even driving.
He's not even
He's
driving.
being pulled on the
Yeah.
other side of the road.
Wow, I kind of.
Are you feeling this now?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, no, I don't know why I'm so offended for the English. I'm thinking from the perspective of an Englishman.
No.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Teddy, for enlightening me on that. I'll never look at Corporal Karaoke the same.
I won't watch it again.
When have you ever watched it?
Anyway, thank you, Jim,
watched
is
him on YouTube.
trending.
Michelle Carter, who was convicted of convincing her boyfriend to kill herself. Well, we'll just.
Wow.
What?
I thought
I think Marissa's a little more lighter.
is released from jail. Is this a story that you guys knew about?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that.
That's been going on for years.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's
Oh,
this?
I've never heard of this, so I
Who's
thought
this?
it'd be
Her
offensive to
boyfriend
talk
committed
about.
suicide,
Right.
and like she was accused of like murdering him because she like baited him like through text, like
It
she was telling him to do
oh,
it.
I did.
She harassed him into doing it.
That yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
essentially what it was. I mean, I don't know a ton about it. I know there are other arguments. I don't know. But
up.
I think she wait. It said she got
She kind of
released.
looks like Cara Delevingne.
She got released. Is that what it says?
That's gonna happen. That's the movie. Yeah, apparently she's out.
Yeah. So apparently she went away for it.
Ooh, Church of England. Let's see. This could be. Sex.
Oh boy.
Sex is for married heterosexual couples only, says Church of England. And just like that, fuck England.
Yeah.
We had you back with
We
the
had
James
your back
Corden
with
stuff, and now the church.
England is. It's funny because Bill Maher in his last show he did a whole segment about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle leaving, and he's like, good for them. He's like, you know what? If your family's problematic, sometimes you gotta put them aside and focus on you. He's like, Meghan's an actress. He's a nice guy.
Wait, have the Grammys haven't happened yet, right?
No, I think that's this Sunday.
Thinks that prison turned her into Steve Buscemi.
That's funny.
Why is she getting released if it was murder? If that counts
I don't
as
know
murder.
if she actually like went away for murder.
For a year, manslaughter.
Yeah, so that's not a life sentence. Probably had a good lawyer.
Yeah. See the Aaron Hernandez documentary?
Yeah, that was.
Didn't we just talk about
I
that?
agree with you. It was very repetitive.
Yeah. I'm
They were
saying
blaming everything for
his
this.
second lawyer he got for the other double murder, that was the guy who got off Casey Anthony. So this guy is just. Do you think he like can sleep at night?
Oh yeah,
That's why he does it.
I feel like
someone's got to represent these people.
Yeah.
I know, and I guess some people deserve like great defense, but I feel like sometimes when it's like Casey Anthony, it's like maybe I'll take the other case.
Maybe I'll take the DUI.
Yeah, maybe
So
I'll
you
help.
would've been-
Maybe I'll help the guy who actually needs a good defense lawyer because he didn't.
You would have been harassing John Adams when he defended the Englishmen at the Boston Massacre, the English soldiers. Everyone deserves to be represented.
I know, but don't be that good at it.
First of all, you're saying if you were that type of lawyer, you wouldn't be taking all these cases?
I think I would, but like at the point, like in the movies, like I start out that way, and then something happens in my life, and I reflect on what I've done.
Donate all your money or everything. Yeah.
And then the other music starts playing, and then it's like I'm gonna fight for what's right, and then I become like a prosecutor or something, and I don't know.
So you totally flip.
You become a politician.
And then the
for
prosecutors
office.
too. Well, I hate TV.
Start a nonprofit.
TV like skews.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
That's a good idea. Skews your way because like I'm watching this other show where it's a prosecutor and he wants to get everybody, and it's like, well, hold on a second. This guy probably didn't do it. Don't be a dick about it.
BTS is gonna perform at the Grammys.
You're the woke.
Is that trending?
What is?
BTS in general is trending, but they're
They're
always
always
trending.
What's BTS?
Do you feel that it's problematic that you're a fan of K-pop?
Oh.
Because of all the...
I'm with Marissa on this one.
You like K-pop?
K-pop
Do you
is
see
great.
how dangerous?
Don't like K-pop.
He's
Scared of the
scared.
fans.
He's literally scared.
The funniest shit though, it's like when there's like a big controversy happening, and it's like should have stand Luna, and it's just like some K-pop dancing. It's like, Jesus Christ.
K-pop fan cams are so funny.
You know what was great when we saw that movie the other day, Weathering with You, at the end? No, in the beginning. One of the promotional commercials was something for J-pop. like Japanese K-pop. Their answer.
I asked what BTS is, and I got daggers just now.
I was
like
just
a boy
surprised.
band.
I feel like a lot of people know who BTS is at
You don't
this
know
point.
who BTS
It's like
is?
Backstreet Boys.
Are they
Probably a lot
They're
more
the biggest
popular.
K-pop group.
Are they the ones that performed on New Year's Eve? You
Yeah.
can hear anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
You think they're more
Papa's like, who
popular?
would enjoy this if you can't understand it? And I'm like, Papa, you're constantly telling me to listen to Latin music.
I was just gonna say, when does Papo play? When does Papo play music in English?
I know he always plays music in Spanish. He's like, you would like this.
Do you think BTS is popular than like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were?
Yeah.
I think it's unimaginable.
It's
their,
on
that,
their
right?
popularity scale, honestly.
No, it's definitely on that level though, because these guys were NSYNC. They were worldwide superstars too. I think it's weird for us because they come from another country. It's like, oh, other countries can do this.
But I think it's
like, wait a
honestly,
second.
I feel the same
NSYNC
way.
was here. Like,
But they had to have been big in Europe.
I mean,
NSYNC.
yeah, but I feel like it's different.
It's like
Like,
Spice Girls.
groups from the United States, it's easier for them to become worldwide famous.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because just like we saturate the market everywhere.
Flood.
But K-pop groups that are now becoming more popular here. I don't know. I think the first time they performed at like a United States thing, I was like really confused. I
It's
didn't
a
think this would
phenomenon.
happen. Yeah.
But it's been around for. I mean, Gangnam Style was 7 years ago.
It was 2012.
Wow. You see Spice Girls and Backstreet Boys and NSYNC going on tour together?
Wow.
What?
Why are they doing the
What?
washed up
Yeah.
teenage music idol Avengers?
Well,
My
they see
cousin posted
K-pop being so popular, and it's like, here's our chance.
We need to respond.
Yeah. My cousin posted it, and I commented on it. Like, can these guys just stop? Just give it a rest.
Take it easy. All right, so you guys want to move on to fan
Yeah,
questions?
Joey Fattone's doing like,
Yeah.
it's like in the Impractical
Yeah.
Jokers now.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you can't go on tour.
Very
Wait,
strange.
is it NSYNC with Justin Timberlake?
Yes, he's in sync.
He's
But
not
like
gonna
no,
go
but
with
like
them.
if
Oh, no,
NSYNC
no,
is
he's not with
touring,
them.
I was gonna say like
No.
there's no way that he's doing that.
You gotta grab Justin.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Well, wait, did you say it was Britney Spears too?
No, Spice Girls.
Oh, I think Britney Spears is the one you go for.
She's washed up.
She's
though.
bigger than them. No, Britney Spears she's always famous.
You're saying these other dudes aren't washed up, but Britney Spears.
I never said that. I'm not a fan of it. I'm saying Britney's washed up too.
Well, if you're gonna get the band,
Was she like
together,
70
might as-
now?
She's like 31.
No, she's not that young.
Yeah, Britney Spears was like 16 when
Did you guys see that picture of
when she became
Eminem
popular.
with the axe and he has the middle finger in his pocket?
This man's a genius.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that?
Don't start because it's just gonna piss me off.
What? Eminem?
No, Bo's gonna piss me off.
I just want you to let go of Eminem, man.
There's nothing to let go of. He's
All
still
right.
here. He's not going anywhere.
Wow, Britney Spears is 38. Still young.
Holy,
She's
I
almost
would have.
40.
That's young.
38 is now almost 40.
I would have guessed like 40. Like I guess you were just so popular when I was a kid.
I really would have guessed 50
Yeah.
on a real scale.
See, that's younger than you thought, right? 38. Aaron,
What?
that's younger than you would have thought, right? 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to fan questions. That was our first What's Trending, I think.
Do you know who Jimin is?
Probably.
Jimin, oh yeah, he's my favorite.
That's
it's
trending.
It's
Thank
the
you.
2-year anniversary of when he
Hashtag-
first tweeted.
I keep trying to wrap up What's
Thank
Trending. And,
Well, that's the thing
Aaron
about
keeps
No,
digging.
thank you, Jimin. I said that before.
Yeah.
It's trending worldwide.
everything's trending.
thought
But
it's
that's because,
Jimenez.
the BTS fans, if they decide they want something to trend, it's going to trend.
Can you get them to make us trends?
Their power is
No.
incredible.
Well,
I
If
love
once
South
they
Korean
acknowledge
cinema.
you can't. You're better under the radar.
no, the trend in a good way. Like, yay, Nerd Soup, and we'll support Jimin and all
We're going
everyone
to become
else.
BTS stands
Yeah.
as a podcast.
We'll do a segment on BTS.
If becoming
Oh
a
my
BTS
God.
fan means that we can propel ourselves into something big,
That's what literally
I'd be a
every
BTS fan, yes.
so many like YouTube reaction channels they're like I'm gonna react to BTS and then they get 100,000
Well, it's
views
like
on their first
Jeremy
video.
Johns' biggest video is him reacting to Mayweather McGregor.
What?
Or no, Mayweather Pacquiao. Yeah, it's got like 3 million views, and that's just his top video.
What the hell?
And then he's like, watch my review for Harry Potter
Yeah.
and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Why don't we do that?
next BTS like tour like documentary? We'll review it. We can get away with that because it technically is a
Stats, can
piece
you
of media.
mark that down? Next BTS tour documentary.
Can you pin that for us?
Yeah. No, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, just made us like $20 each.
Maybe we do a collab. We do the tour documentary.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my
Nerd
God.
Soup on tour with BTS.
Oh
Get
my
the
God.
behind the scenes authentic look.
They have that camera, don't you?
All right, fan questions here. Yeah, fan questions.
That's for the fan to decide.
People you call up to the show, you better be ready. That's what you're supposed to do. sitting there arguing and trying to spell your name and all of this other stuff. It's not your show. It's my show. I'm giving you the opportunity to speak your mind. Don't call up here unless you got something to say.
All right, we have our first question here from Terry Mayfield. Hello, Terry. Thank you for asking. He asks, would you rather be Instagram famous or Twitter famous? And who is the best Star Wars character?
Twitter famous.
Yeah, Twitter.
I can hide behind my tweets.
Yeah.
Can't hide behind my picture.
But Instagram means like you're like...
It means you're hot.
Yeah.
Twitter famous means you're probably funny.
Yeah.
I'm too insecure.
Would you rather be funny or hot?
But the Twitter famous people, like, people have millions or hundreds of thousands of followers. You don't even know who they are.
You know, Instagram famous is more easily monetized.
Yeah.
So maybe Instagram famous if I'm trying to make bank.
You start selling like the fit tee and stuff.
People tweet stuff and they get like hundreds of thousands of retweets and then nothing happens.
Nerd Soup OnlyFans.
Hey, Nash. Takes feet pics.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Just artistically he does it. I don't know if he would ever sell them.
Bathwater. I mean, that's a whole
different...
yeah, Instagram you can monitor. Like if you have like a million followers on Instagram and you're good looking, you're rich. I'm talking generational wealth here.
Yeah, like one of those douchebag influencers, like the guy who climbed the Pyramid of Giza. And he's like, they tried to keep me down. Meaning the Egyptian police force. You know, everybody's shitting on him. I don't know, because...
You can't really sell anything on Twitter.
You're kind of selling yourself, right?
I think you're not even getting money for it.
Yeah.
No, you can monetize Twitter. People sell things on Twitter.
Yeah, I feel like it's...
But Instagram is much easier for celebrities when they do
because you could just take a picture of, like, you holding something, you know, sugar bear hair, and then, like...
You get paid by
$1 million eyeballs.
But a lot of these Instagram, like, they're so famous and they make like these like skit videos and they're so fucking terrible, but they get millions of likes, and they make YouTube channels and they get fucking millions of subscribers there, and they just take over the social media game. It's the gram. And TikTok now. What's it? You know, that's
everyone who
picking up steam.
Moved away from Vine when Vine died.
Yeah.
If you had the chance to be Logan Paul, but do it right.
I don't even know what doing
Logan
it right.
Paul right now.
Not making those suicide videos.
I mean, yeah, but it's like when you reach, I feel like when you reach that level of like internet fame, like, are you like, what do you even do? How do you interact with the world?
Because I feel like they have a tougher time, like a very successful actor let's see. Like, I feel like Taron Egerton could
Someone just going crazy as they become more and more Instagram famous.
God. I feel like Taron Egerton could walk down the street, and I think some people would notice, but for the most part,
I'd walk right past
I think
him. Why are you randomly taking a shot at Taron Egerton?
I'm not.
Whoa.
But I'm saying. Whoa. I'm saying. Like, but Logan Paul, he walks down the street. I think people will he gets mobbed by, like, kids and even adults.
I think he got banned from VidCon one year because he, like, did a random meetup and it literally, like, swarmed whatever area he was in.
Right.
It's the new wave, I guess.
They're the new child stars in a way. But your point about how do you interact with the world, they do seem all like off, you know, like they're always on camera. It's always a video. It's always a meme.
Next big thing, and you need to make the next video. Watch me fucking try to jump off this 10-story building.
Take the shot.
Will I survive? Question mark.
Yeah. Can I survive a shot?
Gone wrong.
10,000 likes and I'll do it.
You know, Instagram. Well, there's a story. There was a story like someone tried to shoot somebody through a book, like, and put it to go viral, and fucking killed him.
You know what's a great Twitter account right now? Stephen A's burner account.
Yeah, it's a good Twitter.
Wouldn't you want to be? That's how I want to be Twitter famous.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, meme accounts like that are funny.
He's awesome. You don't miss.
He doesn't.
The second part of this question is, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Palps.
Yoda.
Kylo.
I like read this question, right? And I thought about it and I still don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Like, I'm real into like the potential of what Darth Vader could have been. I love thinking about the stories they could have done for Darth Vader and the whole Anakin Skywalker thing, but I don't know if he's my favorite.
I am shook right now that
Baby Yoda?
Did you just hear that sentence? Oh, you're talking prequel Darth Vader. You're not talking original trilogy Darth Vader.
I mean, kind of both.
Okay.
I just like the
That's
other
an
day
interesting take.
You want to put
Disney
our theory
Plus,
to test right now? Teddy's getting a call and it says scam on it. Let's see if he bites.
It's gonna be like an Asian theme.
But she said that Darth Vader, she feels like there's some failed potential there.
not like prequel Darth Vader, not original Darth Vader. Is that what you were asking before? Prequel Darth Vader. There's Anakin. Like, there's so much potential there that was lost, and it could have been so good. And like the Rogue One end scene, I think about that like once a week.
Honestly, so do I.
The other day on Disney Plus, I like turned on the movie and just skipped to the end so I can watch the scene where he just claps everyone on that ship.
After playing Fallen Order, like I said while I was playing it, it's just that's so Rogue One, and it was fucking sick.
Don't you hate that Kylo Ren got redeemed?
Honestly, is that my stomach?
Just begging for food right now. Yeah, I do too.
I don't know. They kind of had me sold on the Kylo Ren redemption, and I was very like, I hate Kylo Ren being redeemed in general before I saw Rise of Skywalker.
They had me sold on him being evil.
If they had done it earlier in the movie and there was more of him being like, oh, hey, I know I like recently committed genocide, but you know, I'm part of the team now.
Yeah. That's Star Wars though. You commit genocide.
You do one good thing and you're back on a good team.
You're back.
Like if they had done it earlier in the movie, I would have been like, okay, I get it. I mean, even the brief scene we got, I was sort of like, oh, okay, maybe. Even
that concept art that's coming out now for this leaked episode 9 script, Colin Trevorrow's, it just looks so much better. It's a shame that they completely messed it up.
They completely ruined it.
You had a shot to really do something special here.
I saw one fan. I don't know if it was fan art or concept art. It was Kylo and Chewie. I feel like we should have got that.
Oh yeah, Chewie. It looked like Ramsey and Theon.
Well, but it's
Chewie was on a cross.
But you forget that, like,
what?
Ben.
Yeah, he was being
crucified,
held prisoner on a cross.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And Kylo Ren's like looking up at him, like, "What's up, you big furry bitch?"
But you forget sometimes that like Ben and Chewie were probably boys.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because of Han, you know.
Uncle Chew.
Uncle Chew.
He was probably like
Uncle Chew.
You know, Tony
Did Kylo
Soprano.
Ren speak
Uncle
Wookiee?
Chew.
Hey, Chewie. Give me the womp rat. No, that's what they eat.
And he did shoot him in the rib.
Yeah.
Almost killed him.
Wow.
Sopranos parallels.
Wow. Crazy.
Let's go to the second question here from CJ Foster. Hello, CJ. I love the way you guys talk about sports, even though as an Aussie, I generally don't follow much of it. Have you ever seen Australian football? Would love to know your thoughts.
I haven't watched until that video.
You didn't watch the video?
Well, no, up until now. I never even heard of Australian football.
Did you watch the video?
Yeah.
Oh. It looks intense.
How long was the video?
I watched like a minute of it. What do you want me to sit around?
I'd watch that game. That looks like it's fun, man.
That's what I said, yeah. I was very intrigued by it. When he sent the video, I thought, are you crazy, kid? You want me to watch a 5-minute video on Australian football?
Yeah.
And then about 4 minutes in, I'm like, you know, I'm glad I did this.
I made the 5 minutes.
It's so ridiculous, and it's kind of like a cool combination of some of the cool parts of other sports.
It's like a game we would make.
It's what I want football to be.
Yeah.
What do you want football to be?
Like
this?
This, yes.
I like the no pads. People have made that point for a long time. If you took off pads, the hits wouldn't be as hard.
It's true.
I don't know, man. I still think there's some fucking guys that don't care.
Well, yeah, you get some of those, but
fucking.
I would like to see
1%
the injury
league,
rates
probably.
on this sport.
J.J. Watt and fucking Jamal Adams are gonna pull up on a hit.
Yeah.
This sport is like a combination of stamina, speed, and collision, unlike any other sport, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's safe to say because the field is so big, there's so much ground to cover. But these guys are colliding at rates that
some of those hits
have
on
to
that video.
imagine. Yeah.
Some serious shots.
The rates have to be similar to at least soccer and NFL.
You guys want to pick a squad and just become big Australian football guys?
Yeah.
There's a 7-footer. I did in the video.
What's the Sydney team? I've heard of Sydney before, so.
I feel like they have like a New Zealand team. It's like their Toronto team, you know?
Okay.
It's out of the country.
No, they have that too in Australian basketball, New Zealand Breakers.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that. I'm a Breakers fan.
Yeah.
Heard it here first.
Is that a team in Australia? No, in Australian football?
No, basketball.
Oh.
They're basketball.
So I'm going to pick
which I have to imagine is pretty good.
Football team. That's my squad now. Die hard.
Australians are good athletes.
Yeah.
Good basketball players. They've had a lot of good guys come over.
Have they?
Ben Simmons, Bogut, Exum.
Oh,
Yeah, the
no
Australian team is pretty stacked with NBA guys.
Delhi?
Patty Mills.
Delhi?
Dellavedova, yeah, I think Delhi's
Well, Spain's a good international team, right?
Yeah. It's great to see the way that the game has kind of grown throughout Europe and Australia. Latin America would be nice. More of a presence there. But thanks for the question, CJ. This question here from Jamie Reese Stanworth. What Family Guy characters would you say you all are?
Teddy's definitely Meg, right?
Teddy's a Meg.
No, I'm not. I'm Chris. I like Chris.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you Chris. If you get presented with Meg and you settle with Chris, then I'll take that deal.
That's going from like the worst to the second worst.
Right, yeah.
But I'd rather not be the worst, though.
Okay.
What? Who the hell are you?
I don't know. Like
say it.
Stewie?
I dare you. Say it.
Who's
Stewie?
Marissa in Family Guy?
I don't watch Family Guy, like beyond like an occasional episode on TV, so I don't know what any of the characters are like.
You're like a
Dr.
less... Marissa's not Dr. Hartman.
I don't know what that means.
I could see Marissa as more like a relaxed Stewie, you know? Less diabolical. But you're always scheming. People think you're innocent. Like when you used to scheme about kicking people's shins. You remember when you used to do that?
When I was a kid?
That was like 3 years ago. You used to be like, I could have kicked your shin right now. That's when you...
No, that's the back of the knees. If you hit the back of someone's knee, they'll fall.
Yeah, they buckle. I used to do that too.
I still kind of do that, actually.
Remember when Scott used to just randomly knock you out?
I kick her foot up, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like when she's walking, I kick like her bottom of her foot
classic.
up.
It's a
like punt
classic.
it, too.
See, I have a theory that, like, Aaron and Nash are both sides of Brian Griffin, where Aaron's, like, the smarter side, more
The
intellectual.
Clone? Nash is the clone, Brian?
And no. Nash is like the ladies' man, Brian, you know?
What-
Always getting
what
his
is he
heart broken.
The one who drinks 20 martinis a day.
Right, yeah. And if you put Nash and Aaron together, it's Brian.
Wow.
I gotta look that up now.
Who are you then?
I'm just Seth, I guess. All right, let's go to some Twitter questions here, too. This question here from Pat Phillips, Pat_Phillips93. What's a hill you are willing to die on?
No
Yellow,
photo booth. for the
Yellow
wedding.
Starburst is the best Starburst.
That's a
Terrible hill.
Yellow?
You will not be buried.
Pink
You
all
will
day.
not be memorialized on that hill.
Nope, the photo booth's fun. I was at a wedding. Joe,
Wait, everyone has a photo booth at the wedding.
You're taking the photo booth out of your wedding.
I don't want it.
What's wrong with the photo booth? It's wacky.
you get like nice little props. And
You go in there. You have 4 opportunities to make a funny face.
Yeah. Well, you do one serious.
So don't die on this hill?
Yeah, it's a weird. Out of all the bad things about weddings, not the photo booth.
There are a lot of hills.
Don't take it out on the booth.
Take out the
Wow.
speeches. No one wants to hear them.
My sister did that.
Yeah.
How
That's
great
a-
was that wedding?
Her wedding was top notch.
They cut out all the
honestly.
fat, and the photo booth was the hit of the wedding.
The photo booth was the
Yeah,
hit?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
photo
the
booth
photo
honestly
booth.
was the
Food,
hit.
alcohol, dance, and that's all you need. I don't,
We're not doing a garter toast or bouquet toast. I mean, that's some fat in there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
We're not
I'll
doing
take
the whole
that.
song for the mom and
Is
daughter
best
dance.
man giving a speech?
Yeah.
Well, I think you've gone too far.
You get the speech.
My brother.
Well, do you guys not? What is your brother going to say that we don't know about you?
That's true. I agreed. but I don't agree, but I kind of agree.
You think we could talk Teddy out of this marriage by the end of the day? Sorry.
Whatever
Elena.
happened to the band, too?
What band?
It's the
wedding
wedding
band?
band.
They're like 15 grand.
Yeah, I guess he's hired a DJ, right?
My sister had an Irish band. Just a fantastic wedding.
That sounds delightful.
And I hate weddings.
Wait, but she had a DJ too.
And the DJ, yeah. But the Irish band came in at the end when everybody was like,
And it was
really
like
drunk.
every beer imaginable.
Oh, I got a hill I want to die on.
Well, the last wedding we went to, me and Teddy went to, they had a drum set.
I'm not doing that.
And a
For anybody?
No. They just had a guy there ripping the fucking drums to the beats of the songs. That was pretty dope.
That's cool.
But no, yeah, then people got drunk and they went on the drum set.
Yeah,
and
of
that was
course that
annoying.
happened, yeah.
So
The hill I want to die on is a cheese and mayo sandwich is the best sandwich.
I guess. That's
No.
another weird hill.
I mean, you'd rather that
it's
than
not.
like an Italian
Yeah.
sub.
Yeah. Too much meat. Too much sodium.
Oh, the hill that I would die on is Jay-Z won the Nas beef.
That's a good hill. I'm with
People
that with
attack
you.
me on that hill. It's just us.
It's a
being
no-win.
The arrows.
It's a no-win, though.
I'll be on that hill with you. I'm like your Davos.
Just me, you, Charlemagne the God, and
Like Rosenberg.
Rosenberg, yeah. My friend Rashad.
Well, that's not even. I mean, I feel like the nods you just call them names, and it's like, oh, look at like it's fucking. I could
That
do.
sells.
It's like a middle school like fucking. Oh, he roasted you so good because he called you all these names. That Jay-Z actually spit facts at him and like ripped him down. Broke
do you
this
think
man's
won,
career
Teddy?
down.
I think it was a no-win. I think we just got two good beefs.
That's
Beef
what
songs.
We got success out of
just
it,
the
though,
hung
so-
jury for Nas versus Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, this question here from the Salty Nerd, friend of the
What's
show.
your hill?
at
You didn't say
Salty
your hill
_
yet.
I have a ton of hills. Let's see. I like that one. I don't know.
All right, next question.
I don't have a cheese and mayo like on the back.
This question here from the Salty Nerd at Salty_Nerd. Netflix invites you to be in any of their streaming shows next season. Which one do you pick? Example: Stranger Things, Witcher, Altered Carbon, Yada yada. I haven't heard of yada yada. I'd like to be in the, I guess, the part 2 of the Ana Hernandez doc, and just dispute all the reasons that people were giving for why he killed that person. It's like, nope, stupid, dumb, or a Stranger Things kid, you know?
That's wild. The Witcher would be cool. Am I acting in it, or am I just in the world?
Oh my god,
that's big.
I could see Aaron as like a Witcher that didn't do his job properly.
No, he's the one that gets he's like he gets picked up on the way because like he's in trouble, and then he just follows him like the donkey in Shrek.
So he's Jaskier.
They already had a donkey in Shrek.
Yeah, you haven't finised The Witcher. You got to finish The Witcher.
And it shows.
They have that character, basically, yeah.
I just watched Scorpion King, and they had that too.
Well, you need that. Like, if you have a big action star, you need the donkey.
Yeah.
Netflix.
Maybe you.
Why?
So I can take down Joe.
Oh wow, it's very nice.
And then you can start stalking.
No, I'm the detective that cracks the case on him.
Be like, listen, I'm being married in May, but I'm here to protect you.
Maybe The Witcher would be fun. Actually, no. I feel like I would not be able to survive in that world.
Oh, this is a good question here from Josh at J____D. It's underscore written out. J ___ written out _D. You're writing a script for a Netflix movie. What's the premise? The actors in it are Teddy, Willem Dafoe, Steve Buscemi, and Scarlett Johansson.
That's a great cast. Very dynamic.
Netflix movie. Let's see.
All right, the premise is Teddy plays like this swindling type, like Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler.
Degenerate.
And in some way or another, you wronged Willem Dafoe, Steve Buscemi, and ScarJo. So the movie just follows. We retrace how you wrong them in different ways.
I think I'm married to Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. right then,
and I betray them on a gambling bet.
Who's them?
Dafoe and Buscemi.
How are they involved?
They were the guys that lent me the money, and I can't pay them back. So me and Scarlett Johansson ended up getting divorced because of it.
So it's Uncut Gems, but you replace Idina Menzel with Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Yeah, you just. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video, and of course we would like to thank our Patreon supporters. Without you guys, Nerd Soup wouldn't be Nerd Soup. Seriously, your support is what keeps the fridge full, so thank you once again for your support. If you are interested in supporting Nerd Soup through Patreon, visit our page and check out the different rewards we offer to our fans. If not, then no problem. We appreciate anyone who takes time from their day to watch our videos. So thank you to each and every one of you out there watching, and remember to like and share this video. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like it. Or don't.